Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken has held talks with Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador as a growing migration crisis causes chaos on the shared border. U.S. officials have said how 10,000 people were crossing the southern border almost every day. Mexican PM has said that he's willing to limit people crossing the Mexican border towards U.S. But speaking ahead of the summit, he's called for more efforts to address the root causes of migration and even warned that it may become a key issue in the 2024 U.S. elections. Sanjeev Srivastav, international affairs expert, joins us live. Sanjeev, what do you make of the situation developing in Mexico?
Well, I think the U.S.-Mexico border migration crisis is serious. And you know that about more than 10,000 people per day, they cross border from Mexico to U.S. and from different part of the Central America as well as the other parts of the Southern America. People come and they cross border and try to come into the U.S. And that is being the Republican Party, and you know the former President Donald Trump has a very strong view with regard to migration, and he is the front runner in the Republican Party's nomination for the U.S. 2024 presidential elections. And he is saying that once he comes into power, he will do a very heavy crackdown on those illegal immigrants, those who are attempting to come into the U.S. side. And now in the U.S. Congress today, the Republican congressmen, they have linked this entire U.S.-Mexico migration crisis to the United States of America's aid to Ukraine. And they are not passing that bill, which is pending for providing further aid to Ukraine, unless until the Biden administration takes concrete actions to address this migration crisis on the U.S.-Mexican border. So I think that this entire issue has become very political, and I'm sure that it is going to become a very big issue in the upcoming U.S. presidential election. Mexico knows about it. Mexico's President Obrador has clearly stated that this is going to be another a very big issue, and that is why Mexico is also taking it seriously. But yes, you know, Secretary of State Anthony Blinken's visit to Mexico is of enormous significance, considering the seriousness of this crisis. And I hope
Sanjeev,
that
thank you very much for joining us with your perspective on that story.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.